when people ask, why is there so much evil and why is there so much, bad? One of the responses I always give is because people allow it. You are allowing it. And the Bible says that God will allow what we allow. So the more that we engage and tolerate in evil and wickedness, the more we feed it, the more it grows. And you know how you stop growing something is you stop feeding it, you starve it out. So you don't promote the very things that are producing evil and wickedness. For example, everybody who is promoting Netflix, you're promoting evil, you're promoting wickedness, you're promoting distortion and chaos, lies. You're fueling more of the things that cause the problems and the confusion because you're giving your money to it. You're literally sowing a seed into that by giving the fruits of your labor to that. So you're sowing into something to help it grow. If you want to stop wickedness and things from growing, then don't engage in it. Don't involve yourself in it. If you like Halloween, to me, it's mind-blowing how many people still engage in Halloween and they think that it's so fun. If you knew what happens on Halloween night, there's more kids kidnapped, there's people sacrificed. It is the most satanic holiday. It is the satanic holiday. It is the most wicked day out of the year, and leading up to it, like, all you have to do is do a little bit of research about what it actually means. What does it mean to have a jack-o'-lantern out? Why do the kids dress up? What is the candy? Who's cursing the candy? Like, what is actually spoken and prayed over the candy that's given to these kids? Why does all these kids get sick right after? What is actually going on in the spiritual realm during Halloween? And then people are like, well, why is there so much darkness in the world? Because you're allowing it. You're literally engaging with it. You're bringing it into your home. You are decorating your home with witchcraft, with witch hats, with skulls, with death, with destruction, with torment, with pain, with evil, with darkness, with everything dark. You're becoming one with it. You're in agreement and in unity with it. So in order to stop these things and to be a light, you can't engage in them. You can't become one with them. You can't promote them. You can't, we stopped promoting Disney years ago because of how sick and twisted they were getting. And it's mind-blowing to me how many people still support. They go because it's fun. I mean, I know pastors who they're still going to Disney. Why are you supporting a place that, I'm not going to go into all the details, but just look up tunnels under Disney. Look up all of the stuff that actually happens. Look up the whole thing. And you will be sick to your stomach. And not only that, look at all the messaging, the hidden messaging and the subliminal messaging that's in all of the Disney products, Disney movies and everything. Like, there's a war against our minds. There's a war against our attention. And people are like, oh, haha, it's so fun. This is so fun. I mean, it's like, we have to be the ones to wake up and say, I'm not going to give my money to them to do more evil in the world, because you're going to go to the Super Bowl. Well, look who they're bringing to the Super Bowl this year. So you're giving your money by watching it, you're promoting it. By supporting it, you're promoting it. Like, you're saying it's okay. It's just a little bit. This is okay. By buying those evil books, by renting those evil movies, by going to the movies to watch evil movies. Like, so you're supporting it. I mean, look at all the stuff that came out with KFC and their meat and where it actually comes from. It's disgusting. It's horrific. Like, but by you buying it, you're promoting it, you're supporting it. So this is why we have to get out of the ignorance, because when we're ignorant about something, we don't know. You're just like, oh, well, I don't know. But there's so much information out there right now where you don't have to be ignorant. You could have the knowledge about something very quickly. You just have to start thinking and questioning things. So if we want the truth, we have to be willing to face what the truth actually is. And most of the time, it's so uncomfortable to even see or to look into or to understand that we're like, no, that couldn't be. There's no possible way that could be. Well, it is. And so when you start learning the truth about a lot of these things, you're in shock. Like, it's I can't even put words together. That's how disturbing a lot of it is. But after the disturbance, you realize, okay, I'm connecting dots here. I'm connecting the dots. And and the truth isn't connecting the dots. So if you are like, why is there so much wickedness in the world? Why is there so much evil? Well, look at what you're engaging in your own life. You look at the music that you're listening to. Music infiltrates so easily into our subconscious mind. This is why so much of this music today is demonic. It causes oppression. It causes chaos in the mind. It destroys the DNA in the body. It causes anger, aggressive tendencies. The words are vulgar. A lot of it is, has all kinds of subliminal stuff in the music, even played backwards. Like if you would listen to actually the words that you're talking about, the Lady Gaga and everybody, people are worshiping these people like Taylor Swift. Who gives a crap about her album and everything? Like, you're worshiping somebody who blatantly says that they're a witch, who hates God, who loves abortion, basically stands for nothing for truth, and who has the attention of so many young girls' minds. And look at what that, and moms are then having the Swiftie parties for their 7 and 8 year olds. I'm like, your kid is singing to a song. Do you understand what she's singing? She's singing about giving her body away, and who cares about it? Who cares about the guy who treats her bad, or the boy who treats her bad because it feels so good? Listen to the words. So you're pumping this message over and over into your kids. Moms have to wake up. Like, there is an uprising, but there's also so many moms that are asleep. They're asleep and they're allowing this in. And people get mad at me because I talk a lot about it and talk about why you shouldn't be engaging in, Halloween and bringing this stuff in. And they're like, well, you're just being so judgmental. My kids think it's fun. I thought the same thing. And I thought, oh, my kids are going to be really upset. This was like 6 years ago since I woke up from it. But when I did, I thought, oh, my kids are going to be so disappointed. They like to dress up. They actually thanked me. And they were little, 4 or 5, 6 years. They were little. And they were like, thank you. We don't care. The candy made us feel sick. They wanted a little bit of candy every day after that. They got sick after. They didn't want to be out at night. Their little spirits sensed the evilness. And I was like, well, everybody's doing it. It's just what we do. It's fun. We're going trick-or-treating. We're going to dress up, And then I would try to make it sound better. We're going to a trunk-or-treat at church. And then we'd go to a trunk-or-treat at a church. And then they would have, something really evil in one of the trunks. I'm like, well, why are they doing that? That's not family friendly. So it didn't matter where I went. The evil was infiltrating. But what I started doing is, for some of the churches that we went to and did that, I wrote reviews. And I said, I think that's terrible that if you're doing a family-friendly event, you're allowing people to bring in wickedness into this family-friendly event. I think it's horrific that you're doing that. And so I started fighting back. Not only pushing back, I stopped supporting. Businesses that have gone completely woke, I will not support. It's hard right now to find ones that are not completely woke because there's so many that are. But there's certain ones that I will not support. Obviously, you need to purchase things and get groceries. And so not every business is going to be perfect. But if it comes to like, are we going to Disney or not? No, we're not going to Disney. We're not giving them our money. We're not supporting that garbage. I don't care how fun it is or what an experience it is. I'm not promoting that or supporting that. So moms got to grow a backbone and be like, stop letting your kids control. And the moms, watching this new Demon Hunter movie. Oh, it's fun. Oh, and I see them. Oh, my kids now we're singing to the song in the car. They got their 3-year-old singing to the song in the backseat of it's insane. So if you don't want more wickedness and more evil and more darkness, stop engaging in it. Stop promoting it. Stop supporting it. Stop buying into it. Stop becoming one with it and aligning yourself with it. Putting all of this evil stuff around, like those little evil dolls and stuff. Like, stop bringing those things into your home. You're causing more problems than good. And this isn't an attack or a judgment. It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for like-minded people that maybe have sensed something, but they don't really know. Well, I'm here to tell you, like, draw the line in the sand. Like, we are not doing this anymore. We're not going there anymore. We're not supporting this anymore. It's enough. Enough is enough. And so you have to be willing to, once you do that, you'll start seeing really clearly, whoa, like, I can't believe, like, when I finally snapped out of, it's like the veil, the Bible talks about the veil is lifted. Oh, it's so good. It's like your blinders are removed. It's like if let's say you're in a toxic, abuse relationship and you're being manipulated and verbally or physically abused for a long time. You don't notice it until you're out and you see clearly, oh my gosh, I can't believe I tolerated that. I can't believe I was in that. And I thought it was okay. And I thought it was normal. And I thought I justified. So there comes a point where you actually are open. Your mind and your eyes are open and you see, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I actually engaged in that, or I thought that was okay. It's the thing is the world pushes things a little at a time and it becomes okay. It becomes okay and it becomes acceptable. And they do it at a younger age and a younger age and a younger age. All of the libraries that used to do drag queen story time and stuff, and people are like, oh, it's okay, it's fun, we're being inclusive. No, you're confusing these little children at such a young age, and you're depositing seeds into them to grow confusion and chaos in their own spirits. You're opening up the enemy to attack them, is what you're doing. We need to be on guard. We need to be on the offense all the time and know that, hey, no, I'm not allowing this. If there's something that doesn't sit right with that, something's up with that movie, something's up with that doll, something's up with, whatever, that store, I'm not supporting it. That's the best way that I can explain when people are like, oh, I can't believe there's so much evil in the world. And then they're like, well, it's like I saw this lady on Instagram. She said, oh, there's so much evil in the world. Well, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my decorations out for Halloween and have some fun. To make myself feel better, I'm going to decorate my house for Halloween. And then she showed herself putting up a sign that said, welcome witches and witch hats. And there was, a skull and whatever things hanging with her little kid that was right next to it. And I was like, okay, so you're saying there's too much wickedness in the world. So to make you feel better and offset it, you're going to decorate your house with wickedness. Let's make that make sense. So we have to be better than that and stop going around the same mountain thinking that these things are okay. The sooner we starve out that beast, the sooner it dies. The sooner people, when people stop, can you imagine if everybody didn't go to the Super Bowl, didn't watch it? They'd be like, oh crap, we made a big mistake. All the people are canceling their Netflix accounts. Netflix is like, oh, well, eventually you just cancel it. Why support it? Is it that important to you? You can't live without it. It's just stealing your time anyways. It's just robbing you of time you could be working out or living life. So how important are these things to you that you're not willing to let go of? How much are you willing to compromise and tolerate? Because you will always tolerate what you don't hate. You have to get to the point where you're like, I hate this, what they're doing, then I'm not going to promote it and I'm not going to support it. I hate what Netflix is doing, so I'm not going to support them. Otherwise, you're like, well, I don't like it, but it's okay. They still have some really good shows. And that's the problem. The problem is people will say, well, they have some good stuff too. Yeah, sure they do. Okay, so that keeps you. It's like, well, there's some good things about that too. So everybody's now in this justification mode, compromise, saying, well, it's not all bad. No, that's how the devil gets you, because he dresses as an angel as light. Well, it's not all bad, So why do you think evil things are wrapped in pretty colors and sounds nice? Oh, the Demon Hunter show. Well, it's not all bad. It's funny. It's got a good beat. The music's good. So it's twisting the minds of people because it's wrapped in something fun and colorful. It's so deceiving. So you have to see through that. You have to wake up and understand that you're on this earth for a purpose. God has a specific purpose for you. He's got specific things for you to do. Get out of the nonsense. Quit wasting time. Quit in putting your money into things that are developing and growing more evil into the world, because you know who's going to suffer? Your kids. Your kids' kids. The generations below us. You're making it worse for them by doing that. And the people that take a stand and that say, I'm not going to support this anymore, and I'm not going to promote this anymore, and I'm not on board with this anymore, those are the ones that make change. That's when things stop, because you starve out those companies. You get what I'm saying? You're starving them out because you're not promoting them. Like, people are like, oh, there's such a problem with kids trafficking. Yeah. You know why? Because there's a problem with porn. Well, how do you stop that? Quit watching it. You can't keep watching something. You're feeding a system. You're feeding the problem. And then you go after people are trying to rescue. There's kids. They're all over the place. And you know what one of the biggest places for trafficking? Super Bowls. That's one of the biggest places for trafficking. Concerts and Super Bowls. So how about you just don't go? How about you just don't watch it? You're supporting and watching the very thing that is causing all of this evil to grow, and people don't even know it. Oh, it's fun, it's entertainment. Like, we need to wake up. Like, wake up, get clarity on it. I'm sorry this isn't a fun talk, but it's something that was really on my heart today that I needed to get out. Shake some people up that want to be woken up.